Ngài, I would like to continue to talk about yesterday. Dhammato, right? Today, Dhammato is the Kokocha, Wari. Number 11, right? Kokocha, Wari. Kokocha is worry or remorse. After having done wrong, its characteristic is subsequent regret. Its function is to sorrow over what has not been done. It's the manifestation as the remorse. Its proximate cause is what has not been done. All of the omission and omission. So Kokocha, right? When we do not have enough experience, or we do not understand something correctly, sometimes we make the decisions, then after we make the decision, then they feel so worry, remorse, right? So I should not do this way. I should done this way, right? Feeling worry. The character is a subsequent regret. You often subsequently regret. So function is to sorrow. Function to sorrow what has not been done. I should not have been done. I should wait this time, right? So this happened to many, right? Many, especially when we were young. So we don't have enough experience, right? We don't have enough experience. They decided someday, finally, or they remorse, right? So for example, actually I should not get married. When I was young, I should be ordained as bhikkhu or anand. If I were ordained as bhikkhu anand, I should be happier. But now I have the very difficult life, so I suffer a lot, right? So they worry, feeling remorse, right? So even the some they ordain bhikkhu anand, then they also, I shall not become bhikkhu. So I should be in the lay life. So I have ordained. So I have nothing to do. Right? It is a very boring life, right? So many kokosa can happen, right? So many kokosa happen. According to the Buddha teachings, even the Buddha himself, when he was at the Bodhisattva fulfilling parami, he made many mistakes. Right? He made many mistakes. When we have a lot of kilesa, when our parami is not quite enough, so we can make many mistakes. So mistake is no problem, but so after we have the worry, right? After we have the worry, so when we are worrying, so finally, so this is the worrying mind, right? Make you suffering and make you confused, right? So even the Buddha times, one of the bhikkhus, he was taking care of the sila very well, right? So he was taking care of the sila very well. He kept the sila very, very well. But one day he was a very, very minor mistake. One day he was a very minor mistake. After he made mistake, he feel worry, feeling remorse, or I should not make mistake. Actually, he said the mistake was a very, very minor, very small mistake. After he was keep worrying, finally when he passing away, he go to the abaya, right? State of the abaya. So that's why So after we make mistake, we know we trying to correct. So not to make mistake again, right? So we trying to correct means that sometimes we can make the determination, I will not make mistake again, right? But sometimes, because of the mind still weak, you keep the make mistake, then you have to try, like practicing meditation, right? When your meditations improve, so in Bali we have the very clearly saying, right? So when you improve your meditation, especially when you get the Magga Kusala, Logodara Kusala, right? Logodara Kusala, Magga Kusala. That level of the Magga Kusala, you can remove the, right? So this kind of the kilesa, right? You can remove the 5 kind of the kilesa, right? So then, when you really reach the 4th level of the Logodara Dhamma, then you can remove all kind of the kilesa, right? All kind of the kilesa. So that's why when you have something, so today we describe about the akusala, right? Kilesa. So when you reach the level of the Logodara Kusala, they all can get each akusala, right? Completely. So this akusala also, when you reach that level of the Riya Dhamma, Logodara Dhamma, this is the akusala completely will gone. You will not have any more feeling remorse. Even you make a lot of mistake, then you will not have any feeling remorse, right? There are many stories, Buddha times. One of the very famous story, Inguli Mala, right? Inguli Mala means that he killed many people. After he kills, he cut their fingers. So then he wearing their finger, so in the neck, right? So in the neck, called Anguli Mala, right? He made mistake. But after he reached the level of the Riya Dhamma, the 4th level of the Riya Dhamma, so he can get all kind of the kilesa. All kind of the kilesa, including Loba, Dosa, Mana, Odesha, right? The Kogocha, right? So that's why someone who reached the 4th level of the area, they will not have the animal feeling remorse, they will not have the wandering mind, thinking mind, they will not have the any mana, right? Because of the until when you reach that level of the area, Dhamma, you can get the 5 kind of the kilesa, right? 5 kind of the kilesa. Then when you reach the 4th level of the area, you can get all kind of the kilesa. Then I will explain you details, right? So when we talk about this kilesa later, right? Then number 12, Tina, sloth, Tati, Meda, Toba. Tina Meda, 12 Tati, Tina Meda. English translations, sloth and Toba. Tina sloth is the sluggishness or dullness of the mind. Its characteristic is the lack of the driving power. Its function is to despair energy. It is manifested as the sinking of the mind. Its primary cause unwise attention to boredom, drowsiness, etc. Meda Toba is the morbid state of the mental fed-ups. Its characteristic is unwittiness. Its function is to samadha. It is the manifested as a dropping, as nodding and sleepiness. Its proximate cause is the same as that of the sloth. Sloth and Toba always occur in conjunction are opposed to energy viriya. Sloth is identified as a sickness of the consciousness, Siddha Girinya. Toba is the sickness of the Manda Feda, Kaya Girinya. As a pair by the constitute of the one of the five hindrances, which is overcome by inertia, application, vidaka. About the Tina Meda, right? I would like to explain about the Tina Meda and how to overcome. Right? Tina Meda is a very big enemy for our yogi. Right? Many yogi seeing the Tina Meda, right? Become the Tina Meda is the big enemy for our yogis like this, right? So have to see the Tina Meda, right? So Tina Meda, we already explained what is a Tina Meda mean, right? We already explained. Then why some yogi have the Tina Meda when they can do meditation retreat, right? This is the practice of meditation is to train your mind, to improve your concentration, mindfulness, and wisdom, right? To improve or to get concentration, mindfulness, wisdom. So all yogis are doing sitting, walking, daily mindfulness, right? All yogis are doing sitting, walking, daily mindfulness. So every day you have the sitting, walking, daily mindfulness, right? So one thing is that when you would like to go to meditation retreat, firstly, our yogi need to understand, you need to arrange the retreat very carefully about the time, right? This is the meditation retreat, you need at least about 45 days, about 40 or 45 days, or 60 days, or 90 days, right? So 45 days, or 60 days, or 90 days. Because of when you have the very clear understanding about the meditation technique, so you have the very good understanding how to apply the inertia effect, right? So vidaka, right? You know how to apply your vidaka. Meaning that our yogi have enough time to practice. When the retreat, although you know how to apply your inertia effect. That's why your Nodai mind reach the object. When the Nodai mind reach the object, you develop concentration mindfulness. Right? You develop the concentration mindfulness. So that's why, so your mindfulness, your concentrations are very balanced, right? Very balanced. When you observe the rising falling, you can reach the object, rising falling. When you observe the lifting, moving forward, placing, you can reach the object. When you observe the daily mindfulness, you can reach the object. In this way, you have the same concentration, same mindfulness, developing from sitting, walking, daily mindfulness. Then, sleepiness, Tina Meda, no longer problem for your practice, right? When you have the enough concentration, mindfulness, enough viriya, Tina Meda cannot occupy. Tina Meda cannot come, right? Because your concentration, your mindfulness, your efforts are quite okay, quite enough to prevent Tina Meda not to come in. Some yogi who have the Tina Meda, the reason because they do the sitting meditation, brother sitting meditation, they don't practice mindfulness, right? They go here and then, or they talk to someone, or they look at here and then, right? So when they do sitting meditation, of course they close their eyes, they gain the sun concentration, right? They get the sun concentration from the sitting meditation. But since that they do not practice mindfulness, the walking meditation, or daily mindfulness. So means that they gain the concentration, mindfulness is the weak. So when the mindfulness is weak, when you do sitting meditation more and more, finally, Tinameda more and more occupying, you feel sometimes fall asleep. Sometimes right, you feel fall asleep, sometimes you feel very drowsy, the mind the body is very, very stiff, the mind no longer clear, right? The whole sitting, right? The whole sitting no longer clear, sometimes fall asleep, sometimes the mind is no longer clear, right? So even they came to take the retreat for many times, they feel the same experience again and again, right? They feel they cannot make progress, they cannot overcome, right? So these are things that you have to really find out why you have those kind of the sleepiness, right? So when you do sitting, walking, daily mindfulness regularly, right? So then concentration mindfulness improve equally, right? When the concentration mindfulness improve equally, you can prevent the sleepiness, not only the wandering mind. Not only that, when your concentration mindfulness equally improve, even when you have the pain, you can overcome easily. You can observe them effectively, right? Means that when you improve your concentration mindfulness equally, you can prevent the Tina Meda, you can prevent the wandering mind, thinking mind not to come in. Also, you can overcome the pain, uncomfortable feeling easily, right? When your concentration mindfulness are equally improved. So, some yogi, they see the pain over and over again and again. Some yogi wandering mind over and over again and again. Some yogi see sloth and toba, right? Again and again. So, the reason when they observe the object, their mind do not reach the object. Right? They are not, when they do not reach the object, they cannot develop the mindfulness, right? They can improve the sun concentration, but they cannot improve their mindfulness, right? But when they do walking meditation, they just say, lifting, moving for a place, their mind not reach the object. When they are observing the rising falling, they just say rising falling, their mind not reach the object, right? So that's why the concentrations can improve, mindfulness not improve. But when the mindfulness not improve, they cannot prevent the wandering thinking mind. They cannot prevent the sloth and toba, or they cannot overcome the pain, uncomfortable feeling, right? So that's why for new yogis, when you start practicing meditation, you should practice about 1 hour sitting, 1 hour walking. Then when you finish the sitting meditation, even the opening the eye mindfully, moving the hand mindfully, getting up mindfully, standing mindfully, walking mindfully, opening the eye, close the eye mindfully. Right? So if you do carefully, mindfully, then so you can prevent the wandering mind, thinking mind. You can prevent the, right? So sloth and toba, you can overcome the pain, right? The reason I share that this information, this is myself, right? When I was first time go to meditation retreat, right? So the retreat was that I take the rainy season retreat for 3 months. So the time was for me quite enough, right? 3 months. But I don't talk. I don't talk to anyone. I keep my eyes down very respectfully. I didn't look at. I didn't look at here and there. I restrict my 6 sense doors. I don't talk to anyone doing the practice, right? Then I practice for about 1 month. First 1 month, I sit about one hour sitting, 1 hour walking. But also I do daily mindfulness very carefully. Even the opening the eye, mindfully opened, right? Getting up, standing, sitting down, opening the eyes. But go to dining hall every day, like mindfully. So when I was first time meditation retreat, I never encountered this is the sloth and toba for my doing the practice. Doing the practice, I didn't see the Tina Meda as the meditation problems. Right? How about one day my thinking, because of the quiet, you are mindful, concentrated. Of course, for the first a few days, about 1 week, yeah, you can see a lot of pain, uncomfortable. But since that you are quite mindful, finally, you can overcome easily for pain, itchy, uncomfortable feeling. Right? Sloth and toba didn't come, cannot come. Or one day my thinking, I didn't see as a problem for my first time of the meditation retreat. Firstly, I see one day thinking but when I develop the concentration mindfulness, I see even the one day thinking are not the same. They are coming and go, right? Feeling also coming and go. That's why, so my experience of the first time meditation retreat, I was there quite mindful doing the daily activities. I restrict my 6 sense doors. I don't talk. I practiced about 1 month. For 1 month, sitting for 1 hour, walking for 1 hour. After I practiced 1 hour, yes, later when I improved, then sometimes I sit about 3 hours, right? Later. At that time, I didn't make effort to sit 3 hours. I don't force to sit 3 hours because of the mindfulness concentration so strong, very hard to wake up, very hard to get up. So 3 hours sitting is so easy, so fast. So at that time was there. So sitting at 3 hours, very okay. Seeing the Dhamma happiness, very kind of peaceful, or everything right and passing away, right, very easily, right? That's why sit about more than 1 hour, right? That's why even though you complain about sloth and toba, one day mind pain, but if you do not really know how to adjust your meditation, even though you go to many retreat, probably you have the same experience every time, right? That's why, this is a very good chance for you to practice for 40 days. You have to really understand how to adjust daily mindfulness, walking meditation, sitting meditation, then Tina Meda, wandering mind pain no need to afraid, no need to worry, because of you have the very good chance to practice every day for many hours sitting or gain daily mindfulness. Number 40, last one, which is doubt. Right? Doubt here signified spiritual doubt from Buddhist perspective view, inability to place confidence in the Buddha, the Dhamma, Sangha, the training. Its characteristic is the doubting. Its function is to waver. It is the manifestation as the undecisiveness. As taking barrier aside, its proximate cause and wise attention. Right? Doubt. So when you have the doubt, right? So taking your mind waver, right? Taking barrier aside, which one that don't know correct, right? So how to overcome the doubt? At Buddha times, So one of the bhikkhu, he had the doubt. When you go to the Buddha, so the one from the Buddha respond, right? So finally he go to see his the Upajjhaya. Right? The bhikkhu, newly bhikkhu, he had the doubt. Bhante, my body is now seems it is having direct. I may become disoriented. The teachings are no longer clear to me. Dullness, drowsiness, obsesses my mind. I live the spiritual life dissatisfied. I have the doubt about the teaching. Right? So this Upajjhaya took him to see the Buddha. Right? Then he reported to the Buddha. Right? So then the Buddha said, so when one is unguarded in the doors of the sense faculties, immoderate and ordained, not endowed on wakefulness, where one lacks insight into the wholesome qualities, does not dwell in the endeavor to develop the aid to the enlightenment in the earlier, later process of the night. When the body seems it is being direct, one becomes disoriented. The teachings are no longer clear to one. Right? Drowsiness obsesses the one's mind. One lives the spiritual life dissatisfied, have the doubt about the teachings. Right? Then the Buddha said, you should train. Right? You should train with the regard in the door of the sense faculties, moderate in the day, and then on the wakefulness, and will have the insight into the wholesome qualities, where dwell and then on the endeavor to develop the aid to enlightenment in the early, later phase of the night. It is such a way, bhikkhu, that you should train yourself. Right? Then bhikkhu go, right? Go, ego upakatomi, he go alone. Then Abhamado, he practice, right? Adabi make great effort. So he Adabi great effort. Bidado means that Bidado is here. When they have the mind to know the Dhamma, they only have the mind for the Dhamma practice. They don't have anything in their mind about family, about other things. Bidada means that their minds only focus on the practice. They don't have any other thing to do it. That's why they are practicing diligently, ardently with a great effort. Their minds only to focus Dhamma to reach the final goal. Finally, he reached the final goal. Then he said, right? So my mind is now so very clear, right? My mind is there very clear. I have there no doubt, right? I have there no doubt. So then his mind is very calm, very peaceful, right? They reported to the Buddha. Right? After he improved, he doesn't have any doubt. He doesn't have the body is there very stiff, right? Everything became very clear. His mind also became very clear. No doubt. Right? Finally, he overcame the doubt. That's why our yogi, right? If you like to overcome the doubt, so sometimes you have to work out. I have the doubt in Buddhism, I have the doubt this Mahasi meditation method, I have the doubt. Saying doubt is not enough. You have to have the sun knowledge, then from the doubt you gain the doubt. Inside knowledge, not only there, even the final knowledge of the Ariyahu, right? From the doubt, if you know how to apply, finally you can gain the knowledge of the Ariya Dhamma, final Ariya Dhamma, right? So that's why doubting is no problem, but you have to really understand how to observe the right thing falling, how to practice. Finally, when you see by yourself, there will be no doubt, you will overcome that doubt, right? So we finish there, all kind of the 40 agusala, right? Agusala, siddhatika. Tomorrow we will continue to talk about the wholesome quality of the mind. That's all for tonight's Dhamma talk.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.